Hey guys, it's Ani. Happy Friday. Today I am in one of those good vibes where the mood is you are not leaving this video until you feel better, until you understand that you are so powerful. You are God of your reality, regardless of what's currently happening in your reality right now or what's happened and you're unsure or you feel like you're down and frustrated, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Today is going to be an amazing day for each and every one of you. And I intend this video helps you feel motivated, just like all of the other videos. But I'm gonna share a one of my course success stories with you guys. One of my clients sent in a course success story, which I will share with you. And then after that, just gonna chit chat and make you remember that you're God of your reality. Just a huge reminder that you're God of your reality because you are. I don't know. I'm feeling really good. Really positive today. So, well, I always do, but I don't know. I just want to fill and feed you guys with just empowerment because I know how annoying it can be when you feel like nothing's working or nothing's changing or maybe you're not powerful enough. I know. Trust me, I know. So we're going to go over that too. So I received a beautiful, beautiful email from one of my course clients, and I will read it to you guys. And I hope this helps motivate you guys if you are trying out any guided courses or anything, or even if you're not, even if you're just doing everything on your own. I hope this motivates you. All right, let's get into it, guys. Okay, it says, hi, I found Ani on YouTube and started watching all of her videos. I kept reading testimonials and hearing success stories and decided to try Ani's course. Thank you. I bought her course for manifesting an SP at around noon on April 8th. And by 9 p.m. that night, I had major movement from my SP. He even texted things I had affirmed for. Literally, this is life-changing. I can't thank you all enough for everything that you all have shared online for others to get what they want. Ani is so relatable. She encourages you without making you feel bad for having any negative thoughts because we are all human. Correct. I also did listen to Amanda and took her advice on changing the story about finding blocks, and when I found out blocks, I decided to change them. I love Amanda's example of the Honda car. It totally made sense. Thank you all again. Well, thank you, girl, for sending in this beautiful success story. And of course, I want to come off you guys as I like that she noticed that I will never ever make you feel bad for having negative thoughts or anything like that because you're human. You are of course, we're all going through this. I've gone through this so many times, in the past, reacting like and feeling bad that you reacted. It doesn't matter. We're so hard on ourselves, and then we're trying to be on our journey, be disciplined, have a mental diet, change the story. And of course, sometimes you have reactive moments and reactive days, and then I don't want you to feel bad about it. We're all human. We all you can't be perfect at this, but those days are there for you to learn from. Can you imagine if everything was fine and dandy all the time? That you would never learn about how truly powerful you really are. You know, a lot of the times we realize the truth, the knowledge from things that aren't going so well. Those things push us to look for answers. So proud of her. So cool that she did the Manifest Your SP Now course and she saw movement that same night. Beautiful. I am so proud of you, girl. If you are watching, keep going. This is just the beginning. You know, I always get this question, you guys, oh, well, if this person got it the same day, or if this person got it faster than me, then maybe I'm not a good manifester. Am I a good manifester? Am I not? it doesn't matter, you guys, the timing of it. Like, you may get it tomorrow, you may get it a month from now, you may get it a few weeks from now. That does not determine if you're a good or bad manifester. Everyone's story is different. There's people that may have a lot of like circumstances in their story, but they don't care. So they don't allow those circumstances, they don't assume that those circumstances will take a longer time for them. But then there's some people that think, oh well, I have this and I have this in my story and I have this circumstance in my story, then maybe my journey will take longer, and then they manifest it taking longer. So I want you guys to know everything is an assumption. Always remember, like, how am I approaching this? Am I approaching this journey as it's going to be a long and a hard one, and it's going to take so many months and weeks, and maybe I have 15,000 blocks that I'm not aware of, and that's going to put me on pause? Watch the story you're giving to yourself and you're feeding yourself, even when you're starting your manifesting journey, even when you're along the way on your journey. Like, watch how you're thinking about it. It's so important. It's those little thoughts that what's the word? It's those little thoughts that add to your current situation. Like, and we all have thoughts, we all have logical thoughts, like, oh, if 1 + 1 = 2, then this is how long it's going to take, right? Like, no, you don't have to worry about logic in manifesting. All you need to worry about is, if my thoughts and the only logic you need to think of is, if my thoughts and assumptions create, then I'm going to watch my thoughts and assumptions about everything. That's all the logic you need. I don't want you to think from a point of view, like your old self point of view, 3D point of view of, oh, if there's, like, let's say there's a third party, the third party has to get mad, they have to argue, they have to break up, this has to happen, that has to happen, that has to happen in order for us to be together, me and SP. Those are all just, you're trying to figure out the how, and you don't have to figure out the how when it comes to manifestation. So please take care of those thoughts, watch those thoughts. And I still do that sometimes, and I have to literally, this little hair is so annoying. I literally have to watch the explanations or justification I give myself sometimes. For example, you guys know I always win a lot of money. I'm always hitting jackpots. If you haven't heard about it yet, go to my playlist on our channel. Playlists, Ani, so many success stories. Also, my clients are winning a lot of money or getting promotions, getting raises, getting like bonuses, whatever, at work, getting random settlement checks in the mail. So those stories are there too in my playlist. But for example, I'll give you an example of what I'm trying to say. Like, let's say I'll be playing poker, right? The old Ani, before I like knew law of assumption or perfected, the story in my mind, what I would do was I would like look at my cards, I would look at the dealer, and I would be like, please don't open this card, please don't open that card, please don't win, please don't win. I want to win. I want to win this card. I want to win this hand, right? And then I would logically start thinking, oh, wait a second. If she has all these cards out, then logically it wouldn't make sense for me to have the cards I want going forward because of statistics and logic. And I would do all this mathematics in my head on the statistics of how many cards are in the deck, whatever, right? But then I realized, after I learned law of assumption and put it to the test multiple times, especially in winning, I realized total waste of time thinking of the how. Like, why am I thinking of statistically what's going to come out next when the dealer opens the cards? We live in parallel realities. We literally can tap into the reality where we're winning 24/7. I literally could tap into the reality where she opens my card that I want every single time. And I'm over here, like the old Ani was over there thinking logically and statistically, oh, if she probably wouldn't open my card because of this and that and this and that and this and that, and this person won the last round. No. So don't do that with your SPs. Don't do that with your specific people. Don't do that at work. Don't do that for a raise. Don't do that when you're manifesting money. Don't do that ever, because there are billions and trillions and infinite realities, parallel realities, where you could just tap into it, where you won already, where you won this hand, you won this experience, you lived through this experience. You don't have to think about the how in the middle. You're constantly shifting. You're shifting states and you're shifting realities like thousands of times per day, per your thoughts. Your brain is like a navigation system. And imagine every time you have a thought that's like opposite of what you want, you're rerouting, reroute, right? So what you want to do is you want to stick to the course. That's why we say persist in your mental diet. Don't worry about the logic. Don't worry about like statistics or what's more likely and what's not so likely. Don't. You are a walking God in your reality. And you know how many times, so this last time I went to play poker, you guys, they literally were like watching me, like the players, and then the dealer and the pit boss was watching me, because there was a moment I got really excited because I was telling the dealer, you're going to open this hand, dealer, and I'm going to win this hand. You're going to open this hand, and I'm going to win this hand. And every time I would say what she's going to open, she would open it. And the dealer was looking at me like, how do you know what I'm going to open? And then the players are like, how do you know what she's going to, like, how are you just calling the cards and she's going to open it? And I was like, you guys, there's this thing called like thoughts create reality. But so lightly, right? But like everyone's looking at you like, what are you, psychic? Like you just know what she's gonna open, or how does she keep opening the cards you want? But it's because your thoughts create. Obviously I'm not gonna sit there and like lecture people on how thoughts create, because we're playing a game, but like that's how powerful you are. You can be so on point where someone can think like you're cheating at a game, because they're not really believing your thoughts create, and they're just like going with the flow, and they're thinking, what are you doing? How are you doing it? Right? So your thoughts are received. Thought transmission is real. Parallel realities are real. I highly, highly suggest you guys look into it if you haven't already. I will talk about it. I will talk about more of it going forward. I think I have a video about shifting. Like I know I've shifted so many times to a point where like I wanted things a certain way, and the people I was dealing with, like even their memory changed. Like they would constantly reject prior to me like shifting states. And then once I got a hang of staying in a state long enough, that person showed me a different version of them, not even remembering the old version of themselves. So that's when you know you shifted parallel realities. It's a very deep topic. I will go into it more scientifically in the future, but I just want you to know that you can have shifts instantaneously. You can have them in a day, you can have them in a week, you can have them in a few weeks, you can have them in months. It all depends on the concentration and the focus and staying in a state long enough. Okay? Now, staying in a state long enough, what does that mean? For example, let's say you're manifesting your specific person, right? And you kept manifesting the old version, the undesired version, the version that would reject you, the version that didn't show up for you, didn't make time for you, blocked you, whatever, right? What you're doing is every time you focus on that version of that person, you continuously stay in that state. What is the state? State is like the embodiment of that experience. So like how you're thinking of yourself, how you're thinking of them, what feelings are coming up, what emotions are coming up. Are you constantly feeling lack and emotions of like, I'm not chosen, I'm not wanted, I'm not a priority? So a state is like feeling, thinking, remembering, memories, all in a bundle package about one specific area of your life, like let's say with a specific person, so it'll be a state of lack. If you're constantly thinking, feeling, and talking or remembering rejection, that will be considered a state of rejection or state of lack. So how do you change states? Well, you ask yourself, so how would I be thinking? How would I be feeling? How would I be acting? What memories would I have if I was getting my desired outcome with this person? Like, for example, inner conversations are a great way of being in a state of the wish fulfilled. Also, scripting. I love scripting. I love, love, love scripting. Like, that's one of my favorites. Scripting and writing out stuff, journaling. That is also a way of being in the wish fulfilled. Visualization is a great way of being in a wish fulfilled state or a having state. Listening to music and imagining you, like, let's say you have like this favorite song with your SP, and you can imagine that being your wedding song, and you can visualize or you can feel like how it would feel dancing with them on your wedding day under that song. Movies, music, anything can I don't have words today, you guys. I'm just so excited to like share this info with you. The words are anything can. Oh my God, you guys. Anything can feed or project onto your mind. Anything can influence. Influence is the word I'm looking for. Anything can influence your subconscious mind. Movies, books, music, locations, driving, coloring, art, anything, talking, anything can influence your subconscious mind into a state of a wish fulfilled, or vice versa, into a state of wish undesired, unfulfilled, right? So I want you guys to always keep that in mind. Number one, don't worry about being human and reacting, what I mentioned earlier. We all have our reactive days. We all have days where we feel like we are not God of our reality. Completely fine. Number two, do not worry about the how. Stop trying to use the current evidence that you have and work around that, creating a story of how you'll get something. You know, the projection that's going to project onto you, the force that's going to project to you in your experience what you want, does not care about what you currently have. It does not matter what you currently have or what you went through. Circumstances do not matter at all. They do not. Also, what I want to mention as well, I hear so many times where people say, or they ask me, do I have to feel something real? And I always go over this almost in all of my videos because I really I can't stress this enough. You do not have to feel something into your experience or into your existence. Every single manifestation I have experienced in my life, including my clients experiencing their manifestations and sending in success stories, we all have this pattern of they didn't believe or feel it real before they got it. It's not like a requirement. Now, if you do feel it real, if it does feel good to you to do that, go ahead and do it. It's a bonus. If you can feel it real, if you can embody the feeling really strongly, go for it. But it is not a requirement. Every single time I won a jackpot, every single time I manifested a huge settlement check in the mail, every single time I heard SP say any of my affirmations to me or show me beautiful love and effort and adoration and desire and passion to me, I wasn't forcing myself to feel it before it happened. but I was thinking of it. I did think of it, I did affirm it, I did script it, but I wasn't forcing a feeling. A lot of the times I couldn't feel anything. I was just feeding my subconscious mind. And think about it. Like I always refer to your subconscious as like it's your navigation. So whatever you're feeding it, it's going to take you there, right? So does navigation need to have you feel something in order for it to take you to your destination? No, not really. Feeling is a bonus, and it's amazing if you can feel it, and if you are able to, go for it. If you are not, you are not doomed. You are still a really powerful manifester, really powerful. So take it from me, like, I don't feel things in order to achieve them. I just think of them. I just think from that state, you know? And sometimes you feel really good. It can happen where you like thoughts create so many thoughts, create another thought and another thought and another thought, and then it allows your body to physically feel an emotion after the thoughts are inputted and fed into your subconscious mind. Sometimes not, right? But please don't worry about, if I can't feel, then I won't manifest. If you're worried about that, please look at all of my other videos in the playlist and success stories, because all the clients would talk about what was going on within them before they received their manifestation too. And a lot of people were like, we want to tell the viewers, you don't have to feel or believe. But it is great if you can. If you can't, you're still powerful. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's just, I get this question asked so many times. And so many people feel like a failure because they can't feel something, but it's not true. When I won, you guys, every time I won a huge jackpot, I was just scripting about it. And I honestly wasn't even imagining me holding the money or me jumping up and down like, oh my God, I won, I won, I won. I was literally like, I just won this much money today. I won this much money today. I won this much money today. And then a few hours later, I did win it. And then I was like, oh, still got it. Ani still got her mojo. But yes, you guys. So please put it to the test. Put it to the test with your mini manifestations. Put it to the test with everyone's you pushed out. Don't stop trying. Like, I did a short the other day, and I was like, one of my clients said, I'm really well read about manifestation, and I've read almost everything about law of assumption and stuff. And I get what she was saying, because I used to be like that too. Like, any book, any technique, any method, anything on law of assumption, I've read it. I've seen it, I've read it, I've tried it. And I used to be like hyper obsessed with knowing everything and anything about it, because there was a time where I was thinking, what if this is the new thing, like, what if I miss out on this information? This is ancient information, you guys. Ancient civilizations knew this. So what I want you to know is, well-read information and well-applied information is two totally different things. You can know everything and anything, but not apply it and not see results. You just live the same day over and over again, the same story over and over again, because you never change your inner world and you never really apply it on a daily basis. You don't keep a strict mental diet. So well read and well applied is different. So start applying, start seeing for yourself. When you get something that you don't like let's say you are applying the knowledge, correct? And you get something you don't like in your reality, doesn't matter. That's the old story. And it's really good to watch what's going on internally when something happens that you don't like. So obviously you get triggered, let's say, right? That trigger is there for you to heal it. That trigger is there for you to understand that this part of you still doesn't believe you're a manifesting beast. This part of you still has this worry and fear that this may not work out. Okay? I hope that makes sense, you guys. If any of you are interested in any of my courses, or one-on-one coaching, links are going to be in the description box down below. When you go to purchase a course on the website, it gives you a date and time. Do not worry about the date and time. The moment you purchase is the moment you receive the course, and you can start working on it. I am really booked up, you guys, with my schedule, which I love you all for. If you do want a one-on-one session with me, please try the wait list, or you can email us in, and our Brandy can put you on the wait list. And the moment anyone cancels or reschedules, you get to claim the time. Also, we still have our contest going on for 3 free coaching sessions of a coach with a coach of your choice. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, like the video, leave a comment down below of your recent manifestations. And I love each and every one of you. I hope this video helped you. I hope you know that regardless of what you're going through right now, you will still be a success story no matter what. I've had days where I thought it's never going to work. I'm never going to get SP. I'm never going to get the circumstances out of the picture. I'm never going to get this. But I got it. And I didn't always feel good about it, but I still got it. Okay. All right, you guys. I will see you in the next video. I love you all